Welcome to Eat, Pray, Plan. I'm Rebecca. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom to two adventurous boys, and I plan our lives one sticker at a time. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks that have helped me plan a happy life in hopes that they can help you too. So if you want to see how I do that, come plan with me. So here we are again at the beginning of another month, and craziness this year, you guys, has flown. Even with all the madness that has been going on, it definitely has felt that it is like passing us by. But with the beginning of the month comes a planner setup video, and I love doing these. I've been in this personal rings size planner for 2 months, I think. And it is just so exciting to take out the old inserts to see what has worked, what hasn't worked, and to set it up. It just feels like you get a new planner every month. So it is really exciting for me. And I'm excited to share this video with you because this is a very special video because let me show you. Okay, ready? I am so excited to share with you guys that I got a new planner. So I found this beautiful planner in the BDS Buy Sell Trade group, and I had been eyeing this Parme personal rings planner. It's the Touch Me leather, and I had been eyeing it for a while now. So when I saw that someone posted one for sale, I immediately bought it, and it got here yesterday, or no, it got here today actually. Yes, it got here today. So I am going to, my whole setup is going to be exactly the same, but I'm just going to switch out from the Filofax black croc binder to this beautiful pink Touch Me leather Spek binder. So I'm gonna show you the inside of this planner. So this is still the same size. So it's a personal size, and I love the way that this planner is set up on the inside. So it has 2 pockets. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little card slots. It has 1 deep pocket here. It has a zipper. And my favorite, you guys, I absolutely love these big back pockets that these planners have. So there is a little bit of a difference between these two. Obviously the color and the texture and the brand and all that fun stuff, but also the ring size. So these are 25 mm rings, and the Filofax, they are 23. And I didn't think that I was gonna notice that it was gonna be a huge difference, but look. Like, it definitely, there is a difference between this size of rings and this size of rings. So I am excited to try it out because I had been wanting to add a few more things to my planner, the same sections and everything, just more sheets of, you know, of journaling in my personal section, for example. And then also, as far as the sizing goes, the VDS is definitely bigger than the Filofax, even though it's a personal size. But I think that I like it that way because it gives you room. It gives you plenty of room to add enough pages in here that it won't damage the rings, and it won't feel like super stuffed. So with all that being said, let's start talking about kind of like a monthly recap. I want to see if I can share with you guys these type of videos at the end of the month, because I don't know if you guys do the same, but for me, well, yeah, now, especially now that I've been in a ring planner and I've kind of like pieced it myself, I've kind of been playing around with the inserts and what has worked for me. So I wanted to share with you a few things that have worked for me and have not worked for me in my current setup. And then I'm gonna change things out, and then I'm gonna set up my planner in this binder. So I have taken out a few things that when I was using it, it wasn't really working out for me. So let me start by showing you guys here my monthly planner, like the section for my monthlies, wasn't working out for me for a few reasons. So as much as I loved having this area here where I could just jot down a memory from that month, and I really liked decorating it, it wasn't really working out, like, because of the space, because it looked cramped to me. And that's something that I have found, that even though it is a smaller size, I've said it before, but if you have the right insert, it doesn't feel cramped. And I just felt that for me personally, this type of layout like this, it felt cramped. So that's when I decided to use the month on one page layout, and this one's from Infinite Lotus. So I am really loving this type of monthly layout. And then let's see what else. So this is what I did. Let me show you here. Let me show you a little behind the scenes. So I took a piece of paper and I kind of like outlined my sections, and I went ahead and I marked what I needed to print and what things I needed to switch out and or just modify. So like I was saying, I went ahead and I just, throughout this past month, I kind of realized what things were working, what things weren't working. So for example, I knew that the way that I had decorated my weekly layout wasn't really working out all that great for me, just because again, it felt, the first week that I did it, even though I loved the color scheme and it just, everything in my opinion pieced, like, you know, came together, it just looked too cluttered. So then I tried out, after just doing the stickers here on the bottom, but it's still, there was something that was throwing me off. And then I went ahead and I just did a super functional with very minimal stickers. And then the following week, I kind of added a little bit more. And I think that doing it that way, I've just kind of figured out how I like to best decorate this new layout, because I had never used the horizontal, the vertical layout by Cloth and Paper. So that is something that definitely did not work for me as far as decorating my planner. So then I just went ahead and I marked it down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out, so this is how I kind of, you know, kind of like evaluate what works and what doesn't work, because I really don't want to have anything in my planning system that's not serving me. But let me go ahead and start moving stuff around, and I will talk to you guys about it as I'm doing so. Okay, so I already mentioned the monthly. Then something else, that the weekly, then I also mentioned the weekly, and something else that didn't quite work well for me is the habit tracker system that I had. So as much as I loved this pull-out insert, it wasn't functional for me. I would forget to do these things. I would not forget necessarily to do the things per se, but I would forget to write them down here to check them off, and that just drove me crazy. So I just gave up. On the 7th, I'm like, okay, forget it. This is not working. So I took it out, but I want to try, where is it? Here it is. Because I do like to track certain habits. I want to try and using these habit tracker sticky notes and just put them on my dashboard and just pick one habit to track. So that is how I'm going to still incorporate a habit tracker in my system, because I do like having that in my planner. Okay, let's see what else. Oh yes, so another thing that didn't work, and I should have started with what worked, but I don't know why I started with what didn't work, but let's keep going with what didn't work, and then I'll share with you guys what did work. So in here, in my weekly section, I have a monthly view, and I had been tracking, I usually track my vacuuming, my mopping, and the day that our pool guy comes, and also the lawn gets taken care of. And then I just make sure that, you know, I keep track of those things. And then my reading. But then I just felt again that it looked too squished. So I'm gonna do a key. So I'm gonna do here a little key with colors and then try it out like that for next month. And then let's see. Now let's go to the home section. Let's see. Okay, so this is my home section, my D-stash. Okay, so in my home section, I wanted to add a meal tracker, but not necessarily like writing down what we're gonna eat, because I do that for the most part in my pocket. But right now that we're at home, I really don't need to know, you know, ahead of time what we're having, because we're here and I have plenty of time to figure it out. But I do want to have like a master list of meals. So I'm going to use these Cornell inserts, and I'm going to write here, for example, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for August, and just write down a list of things, and then I can just alternate them, and then I can choose and pick what things I need to buy at the grocery store when I see this. So that's something that I'm going to add in my personal section. And then I am going to also add, I'm sorry, in my home section, and then I'm also going to add a few things in my personal section. Right here, I'm gonna add, I did like using a gratitude. I did like having a gratitude section, but I felt that it was too small, and I asked Young, who is the owner of Simple and Trendy Co., who's amazing and will help you out and kind of design an insert that best fits your needs. I did ask her to design something new for me, kind of like a journaling, and I'm gonna add that in, and I'm gonna show you in a second. And then last but not least of things that did not work is right here, my reading section. So in my reading section, I have my reading list, like my reading challenge list, and I had printed out these trackers and just had like a list, a running list of the books that I've read and the books that I want to read. But again, it looked too squished in my opinion. So you can definitely see a theme here. I don't like it to look overwhelming or cluttered when I open my planner. So I decided to switch it out. And these are inserts from, oh my goodness, I forgot. I'm going to write it down in the description box below because this shop is amazing. Oh my goodness, hold on. Let me see if I have, no, I don't have any inserts here with the name of the shop, but I'm gonna link everything like I always do below, and you can check it out. So I did switch out my reading section. I added a bookshelf, which I like the way it's set up because it's not one whole page. It is divided into 3, so I can just write the author's name, when I started, when I finished, the number of pages, the rating, and any notes. But this little note section, it is a little small for me. So I just printed out a few of these reading journaling pages, and I don't necessarily need a reading journal page every book, because there's some books that I just read them and I don't feel motivated to write anything, but if I do, I have this option. So I really love adding and switching out my reading section. And then here is, in my reading list are just the books that I want to read. And then here, just check them off when I have read them. So those are the things that did not work. And you'll see, we'll still talk a little bit more about that when I'm piecing my planner together for August. But let me share with you what things did work. So I loved this little what's it called? This little like sleeve here where I put the pictures of the boys and Andres, but I wanted to also have something functional. So when I received these stickers from Paper Panda, I went ahead and I placed them here. So these are the ones that are they're most used, and I love having this because not only it motivates me to use them in my planner, but it looks super cute with this dashboard. Okay, then also the inbox is working great for me. The way that I have divided my planner, also I am really happy with the sections that I have. And let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, so then we talked a little bit about the weekly section and what worked and how I'm going to be using it, because I do like to decorate it, but I want to have this kind of middle section more like open, because I don't like to see it cluttered. But then let's talk about the dailies, because I have loved decorating the dailies. Like, this has definitely been my favorite part of decorating in my planner. So these dailies by Simple and Trendy Co. have worked amazing. So I did ask her to add the schedule in the half-hour slots, to add them in, and they're just working amazing for me. I really, really love them. And then let's see if there's anything else that I want to share that really, really worked and stood out. No, I think that's it. Okay, so that is kind of how I evaluate my planning system and what worked, what didn't work, what I want to add, what I want to take out. But now let the fun begin, and let's put this planner together for the month of August. Craziness, right, you guys? Okay, so I'm still gonna use these, and I need to switch out my card. And here it is. I'm gonna grab my August card and just put it here in this section. So I have the sticky notes, and I have the stickers that I used to mark the books that I started, and I'm gonna use that card to write down the goals or big things that I wanna accomplish in August. And now let's open this up. So see, these rings, because they are smaller, I always had to open it from the middle. I couldn't open it, you know, from having all the pages on one side, because the rings weren't that big. I mean, they were big, but weren't, you know. Now these are perfect. Okay, so I am gonna place all my pages back in here. And then I'm going to take out from my schedule, I'm only gonna take out the weeklies and oh yes, okay, so here we go. Here's where we start moving a few things around, because we are starting back our homeschool year. I went ahead and printed out, let me move this here. Okay, so I went ahead and printed out another daily schedule sheet, and I am going to update it with our fall schedule, because we do start our homeschool at the end of the month of August. So this one I'm gonna put away, I'm gonna put it to the side. Let's keep going. So my monthly, I am gonna keep all the months in, and because it's just the second half of the year, and because they're a month on one page, it really doesn't bulk up the planner that much. Like, it's not a lot. Okay, so let's put in the weekly, the cover, and here I am going to, this is July, but I got my new, I just need to keep this because we still need to finish Saturday and Sunday. I'm just gonna keep it handy, but I'm gonna take this out, and then let's see where my new inserts are. Okay, here they are. August, and I'm gonna try and put August and September together. So these are the inserts that came in the sub box by Cloth and Paper, and she added this super cute vellum for every month well, for August and September, and it says, you don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. I love that. So I'm gonna add that there. And oh, look how cool. So she did add just this one sheet in case we want to put it in there, but I'm going to set it aside and just put August in. So this is how it looks without any stickers in case you haven't seen this layout, which has been working great for me. That's something else that really has worked out for me, is this layout. And I forgot to show you guys, but this section right here, the notes section, I am using it to journal a little bit. So I just write down a few things that have happened, like big things in the month, and I have it as a journal, but I lost it. Hold on. Let me see where it went. Okay, here it is. So I've been just writing down like things that I want to remember. So it's just been like a little spot where I can memory keep. And then I am going to add here the page marker. I'm gonna add it here. Okay, and I am gonna see if I can add in September without it being too bulky. Okay, so next is my daily section, and again, I am going to take out the dailies that I used in August. I'm going to put them here. So this is how I'm going to be keeping the ones that I've already used, and I still haven't figured out how I'm going to store them. So if you want to share with me how you store your used inserts, because I'm definitely keeping, you know, the ones that I've used and decorated, because they do serve as, you know, a memory keeping system for me. For now, I'm just going to clip them here with this cute little ollie clip and put them in my closet. But if you have a better system of storing inserts, I would love to hear. Okay, so next I'm going to add a few daily sheets to this section, and then I'm just going to transfer the rest of my planner, and then I'll do a quick flip to show you my August setup, which didn't change much, but I took out and added a few things, and I added this beautiful planner cover. Okay, so let's start adding all the pages that I had in my other planner. Okay, so here in my home section, I am going to add this new deep cleaning guide from Vienna Ortiz. I'm gonna link her shop below because she has some really great functional like inserts for tips and stuff. So I printed out the time management tip, which I'm gonna use it here in my home section because, no, wait, I'm gonna put it in front of my project section because I have a few projects that I'm working on. So I have the cleaning routine and then a deep cleaning guide. So I added this. So this is new, this new insert, and then I'm still destashing my planner supplies, so I'm keeping this here so I can track the things. And then I am adding here in front of this, in front of my project section, I'm gonna add my time management because I tend to procrastinate when it comes to projects and stuff like that. That just feels too overwhelming or too big of a task. I just procrastinate. So it's good to have that right there. I'm adding my family section as is, which this is the bundle from Rana and May Paper Co. So I'm adding that section as is. And then my personal section is gonna change a bit because I am adding a few things. So let me see. I have the cover and my goals section, my routines. Okay, so here, my joy list. Okay, I'm going to add, this workout log has been working great for me. I'm gonna add a few more, maybe just one. Okay, so here I'm going to switch it out because instead of having it as a gratitude section, I am going to use it, I'm gonna use this. So I saw April from Mom Run Craft share a few weeks ago an idea that she read in an article, and it was journaling 1 line a day. And there's this whole like method to it. It's really cool. It's an article that just, you know, encourages you to not get overwhelmed with journaling and just go ahead and write 1 line a day. So I have here a couple of lines and I can just journal. It's undated because some days I do, some days I don't. And I think it has enough space in case I want to feel a little creative and just decorate or add pictures or whatnot. So I'm going to add just 3 sheets, maybe 4, to make it kind of like a month. And then put these aside. And then I have my social media section, which using sticky notes to keep track of all my ideas and the things that you guys have requested as videos. But I am going to just add a notes page and get rid of this and just have this section before my section of the like the videos that I want to film, because I was also using like just like a little scrap piece of paper with more sticky notes. So I need to just leave these sticky notes here because I'm gonna, when I'm done here, I'm gonna go ahead and just move them to the paper, to the page. Because yeah, this is a hot mess of ideas. So I think just having them all in one page works great. And then I'm gonna keep this, and look guys, there's still so much room. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Okay, let me see. Oh, I have this self-care checklist, also from Vienna Ortiz, and I'm going to add it. I should add it in my journaling section. I'm gonna put it here, and then here, my journaling section. And then maybe I can even fit more pages for my reading book, for my, oh no, wait. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have 2 whole sections that I haven't put in here. Okay, I'm gonna put my lists, and let's see, here you go. Okay, so do I need more? I don't think I might need another bookshelf page. I'm gonna add it here. And I think with 4, let's see, let's add the 5th one. This works great. This stays the same. My trackers. Okay, and then let me set this aside. And then my miscellaneous section, which is just notes. I'm gonna add, I did print out more just lined paper, so I am gonna take out these notes and add a few sheets of lined paper. Okay. Let me put my page lifter, my little envelope with my stickers. This, guys, there's so much room in these size of rings. I'm so excited. So I added everything. I'm waiting on 2 dashboards that are gonna go in my personal section, but look at that. I'm so excited. Wow. It closes and there's plenty of space. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna just add here in the back some more of my paper panda stickers. And that's it. Okay, that's it, you guys. I have added everything, and oh my goodness, there's still space on the rings. I am so impressed with this planner. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, I had been in the BDS Facebook group and the buy sell trade, and I kept seeing everyone rave about how amazing these planners are, and they were right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick silent flip so I don't keep you here longer, because I feel that I've been super chatty in this video. And this will be it. This is my setup for August craziness. I'm gonna go ahead and then start planning for next week. We are getting ready for a tropical storm. Hopefully it's just that and it's not a hurricane. And yeah, but the thing is that even though it's just a tropical storm, we still need to bring things in from outside, and hopefully we don't have to put the shutters up. So we shall see. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick silent flip and then I will come back and say goodbye to you guys. I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so this is my new planner and my August setup. I am just going to go ahead and so I can finish out the week, just place Saturday and Sunday here, and then I'll just take it out and put it with the rest of July. Okay, so this is it, you guys. This is my August setup in my new VDS. The color is Parme and the leather is the Touch Me leather, in case you are interested. And this planner, you guys, it is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And it smells, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Okay, so this is it. This is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to share with you some helpful tips. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and to turn on your notifications because I share new videos with you every weekend. Have a beautiful and safe day. Bye.